now you see that carefully crafted international image, you know, like where he was getting kudos everywhere, state visit America, it fell apart like Amalinze the cat in Chinua Achebe's book. Remember how Ruto was traveling all the time. This is the first time since he became president, he has stayed in Kenya for more than 4 weeks. I think even for more than 3 weeks. This is the first time. He's been traveling for 20 months. I think he's traveled to more than 60 destinations.
Yes.
Walikuwa nasema alikuwa na bianga pilot. Atu zizime. Kuna mataka naenda.
Yeah. Wacha gari sana. There was an article on the Financial Times. The Financial Times is an international a finance newspaper that talks about a lot international finance. And this was in the editorial section, an article about William Ruto. And I'm just going to read for you the introduction. You know, you can Google this article. It says, in May, William Ruto, Kenya's president, was being feted by the White House at a glittering gala dinner hosted by Joe Biden in the first state visit by an African leader to the U.S. In 16 years. By July, Washington's favorite dinner guest was facing a popular revolt at home. He fired his cabinet and jettisoned a tax-raising legislation after nationwide protests culminated in the storming of parliament. So this article basically was a takedown of President Ruto on the international stage. Because, you know, what happens with such publications, there's Wall Street Journal, which is an American publication, and then there's a Financial Times. This is where billionaires and institutional investors get their signals from. You know, like, this is where they talk to each other. And they kind of tell each other, hey, by the way, unaona kule Kenya, kumewaka moto. So this right here was a signal to investors, because this is what they read. In fact, even you know, like, I had to consult my millionaire career expert friend Tabitha to get access to this article. You had to pay $79 a month to read these articles, and me, I was like, it was such a juicy article. Hey, but me, I was like, pay what, $79 a month? Hakuna njia nitasoma hii article. So the reason why it's so expensive, it's because it's very rich people it's mostly very rich people who read this publication. So people who invest a lot of money.
That's what he said. He's a millionaire friend. He said it. He's a millionaire friend.
Yeah. Yuko huko. Yeah, she's there.
Akombele kamfuga shati.
Yuko humble lakini yuko huko.
Yes.
Tabitha.
Yeah. But yeah.
So Maldives
so courtesy of her, I was able to read this article, and it was a total takedown, because that carefully crafted international image. Remember how Ruto was traveling all the time. This is the first time since he became president, he has stayed in Kenya for more than 4 weeks. I think even for more than 3 weeks. This is the first time. He's been traveling for 20 months. I think he's traveled to more than 60 destinations.
Yes.
Walikuwa nasema alikuwa na bianga pilot. Atu zizime. Kuna mataka naenda.
Yeah. Wacha gari saa tulimwaribia.
Wacha kiguruma, kuna mataka naenda.
Yes, he could not go for the swearing in of Cyril Ramaphosa. Tulimwaribia. There was a NATO summit here in DC, and of course he would have been the castar, our new NATO ally.
Yeah, he was gonna be like introduce you kwa watu.
Yeah, akipiga ka speech nini.
Unajua Kenville dem kwa maboy.
Basi hivyo, yeah.
Kwa hiyo design.
Ndio hivyo sasa.
Mpeleka na maboy kwanza. Uongozi wa approve ndio huyu mama.
Yani
watu wake.
But now you see that carefully crafted international image, you know, like where he was getting kudos everywhere, state visit America, it fell apart like Amalinze the cat in Chinua Achebe's book. Yani ilianguka flat.
Slayer juu ya Malinze.
Slayer juu ya Malinze the cat.
Slayer
she needs to read Things Fall Apart. it totally fell apart. I mean, right now, I don't think there's any international leader who wants to touch William Ruto.
No, hakuna.
Because you touch him, you will be turned to dust. In fact, I think even America right now...
Best yake ni Megwiti Manipega.
Now...